teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. Yeah. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
Oski. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10. At their own 20.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Now on 4th down, they throw that deep ball, but it lines up to be incomplete. What a real head-scratcher there. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. That is caught at the 7-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam coming out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the purse.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team. Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. One tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Kelsey. It's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 5.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. They'll run on first down. Carson, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Dancing to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Herbert. Got a man. It's Judy complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
12-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
Raiders 12. Falcons nothing.
On first down, it's Herbert. He'll throw complete to Cam Akers. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards, the final tally.
10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Carson. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
17-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Carson. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and...
Back to throw here, Herbert. And it is incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Rico Blankenship on for the field goal.
Now the ball's going to keep it. He's going to try it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And as a result, possession switches hands. And he'll let this one go deep for Chuck. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the gun, Herbert. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up a 2nd.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll look to run with Akers. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll try to run with Carson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Travis Kelce there to make the grab. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25. 5-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Well, here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And bring this one back to the 29. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
At the 3-yard line.
On second down, here's Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Travis Kelce, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Falcons have taken the lead. And the lead is now 2.
Makes the score, Falcons 14. Crusaders.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
Out to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown.
Touchdown.
Mecole Hardman as the first half is winding down. And his guys are going to retake the lead. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
One play has him up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Corey Lewis. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Taken about 7 yards deep. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Herbert, his third interception. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drop, and it's caught. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Crusaders 26, Falcons 14.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly,
nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Back at the 17-yard line.
Here's Herbert now on second down. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a third and long. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And got his man, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, Falcons. Jerry Judy, 85 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
no, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mecole Hardman with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted.
Conversion is no good on the fake extra point. Michael Badgley.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little.
And he's into the clear. He's at the 30. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 66 yards. Herbert now. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. So they get pushed back to the 11. And here's 2nd and goal. Forced out. And he can't find a receiver. And he's brought down. Yetur Gross-Matos. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. 3rd and long, it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
1st down and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here for... He's got him in. Complete. And all the way in for the touchdown. Mecole Hardman. .84 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Badgley on for the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And a fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. They're on 18. You see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post. That's darn right.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
34-yard line.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To throw again. Herbert. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite an excellent display of footwork. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Again, Herbert. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Chase Claypool, 62 yards. And the Falcons have cut it to within a score.
for the extra point.
As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And this carries into the end zone. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Atlanta, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trip to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down.
But it's fourth down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 33-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Now this throw caught left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. What a game it's been for this duo.
They remind me of a good comedy team. They know how to play off of each other so well. No matter how one riffs, the other's right there to pick them up, and they are shredding them in this ballgame.
Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. And some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. On second down, Swift. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
This will make it into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll buy some time right. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. They'll run a draw now with Akers. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The Falcons on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Flush to his right. That is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Herbert back to the air. He's going to let it fly. Oh, man, it's caught inside the 10. And they'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Justin Jefferson, 47 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Crusaders 45. Falcons 38.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, Crusaders.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And he takes this one back into the end zone. The Falcon defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Taken in the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
And 2.
On 2nd down now, Swift. Well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Crusaders.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So everything hanging in the balance, resting on the right foot of Michael Badgley. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Field goal. A 25-yard attempt.
And it's good. And on opening weekend, a field goal to win it as time expires. And they've come in here and stolen one on the road. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for our visitors, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll return home next week to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Yeah, this the winning team. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah. I buy like 23. Won't fall again and I put that on me. Yeah. I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve. Yeah. That's why I had to put my wrist on freeze. Coming for the win, can't take another L. Designer on me, this that new Chanel. Did that splash, did that drill. Yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared. Break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you can do, I can do it better.